And we're looking at starting the next act of the Song of the Welcome Moon, Act 4. All is foretold. Back at base, everyone's discussing what to do next. Then an unexpected figure enters the conversation. Who's left? Who can possibly be an unexpected arrival? Haven't we... Hello. Got everybody imaginable? Oh, that's right. You didn't give me a fast travel point to get down there, did you? Rude. So what's the fastest way from the Krumkake? From the domain. I think I went over the top last time, but I'll go from the domain. See if I can get there any faster. Probably not. I am absolutely melting my ass off here. Oh, my aircon's taking so long to kick in. Sweltering. My poor PC. I don't even know if you can hear it, but it is working overtime because it's overheated as well. Poor thing. That's what happens when you're in summer, dear PC.
Do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly.
I don't remember where we left things off, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, hey look! They made it back as well!
What did we do? How did we finish this off?
Flint's! Llama! How did it all go?
Oh, we did the thing with Alakino, right? Yes, I think that's where we left off.
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yahoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
These two are quite the unlikely pair, Llama and Flins. It's such a strange, odd pair.
I ran into Miss Nefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
Okay, so it's just the four of us then, plus Varka.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flins.
He's always cheerful. What are you talking about? Don't insult the man.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
Well, good for you. I'm glad you've had a fantastic day. More than you bargained for.
Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
It is Dvalan, Duran, Jesus, I don't know, Dragon Boy.
We meet again.
It is Dragon Boy. What? But why is my question. Why are you two here?
Albedo! What are you doing here?
I'm guessing you're here to see Varka? It's really the only reason why I can think of why the pair of you are here.
That would be a natural assumption to make. It's also the correct one.
Okay, it seemed a bit far-fetched that he was here to help us with our dilemma. There's no reason for him to be here for that.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Sir Varka's colleagues, it all made sense.
Well, Flynn's is. I don't know if what's-his-face technically is.
Given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
You know what? No, I disagree. It is freaking weird that we've met everybody in this damn world, and we just keep running back into to acquaintances. That's just weird.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance.
Stern? Nothing stern about his countenance,
I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
There's nothing stern about his, feminine face, sir. I do like the colour of his eyes, though. His eyes are quite delightful. Wait, those horns. You must be.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Mini Duran!
Duran, that's right. Sorry, too many D dragons. Why do they all start with D?
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not calling him Mini anything. I can put a shall in there if I must. Shall.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I'm
Shall
not
do it
as
in.
mini as I used to be.
But still smaller than Duran. Let's be real. You were still smaller than the dragon.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Was that your experience as well, Albedo?
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Is the tail actually yours, or is it just an affectation? I can't tell from my current angle.
And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
Oh no, please. Put Minnie in there as much as you like.
Wow, you're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
Paimon has a thing for Durin. You heard it here first, guys. I actually think a diminutive is warranted here. Little Paimon is pretty tiny after all.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her Little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves.
No.
If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
No. Ma'am, I think you've got the wrong side of the argument here. That's not the case.
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma.
Oh, she's not.
My
Don't
brother still has
flatter
a
her.
long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
You can call her whatever you please, Lauma. She hasn't picked a name for herself yet.
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back. Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
We were just saying you were stopping for a tea party. There's nothing negative about that. Seems like she's in much better spirits after meeting her old colleagues.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
Can we go inside? Is there any reason why we're standing out in the sun getting sunburnt? I would have crisped by now.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
There's a whole base 20 meters to the right. Is there a reason why we can't go inside? Just asking. Why can't we just go inside?
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back.
But don't we need you and your moon powers? I don't know that we can really afford you to just, disappear back to Fontaine. Nope. She left Fontaine. Centenaya.
I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
Okay, so she's staying in the area. I still feel like we need your moon powers. We'll need the powers of the 3 moons, I feel.
We really appreciate your help.
Thanks for standing by us, Arlecchino.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I understand. Well, bye for now.
It's so
Arlecchino.
nice for Columbina to have some friends around her. It'll do her some good. Some socialization.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
Wait, who else is in there if we're short on chairs? Wait, it doesn't even matter. Aina doesn't even use a chair. She sits on the table. Not that she's present. Actually, none of us sit on chairs. We all stood like fools last time.
Huh?
Hi. And you guys are right. He does look weird because he has a nose. About bloody time that you showed up, bro. Your presence was required, yesterday.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in. Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague, too?
That's probably us. Sorry, he's probably here for us.
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
This here is Deanslip, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
And by the way, he's a Conrian, and he's the one... Wait, shouldn't Lama be able to identify him from the vision back at the Curatorium? She should recognize Dainsleif. We never saw him, but she did, I imagine. So she should recognize him.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Very true.
Let's hear what he has to say.
You don't recognize him.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
You've known us for how many years? And you're only just coming to this conclusion now.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt then.
I don't think he gives two shits about the Wild Hunt, Paimon. I think it's about Reria. Just saying.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
It sure. Well, actually, we may be short on chairs, but yes.
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsleif, there's a seat with your name on it. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
This is a common thing. Varka not having enough chairs for the bodies in the room.
Is he being sarcastic?
Partially? Partially not.
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Yeah, probably not the best person that you could learn your social cues from. Take Sucrose or somebody else.
Oh, good point.
Go for Barbara.
I'ma get you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
Look at you, Paimon, expert in the art of encouragement. Oh, my little baby's growing up, apparently.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Probably, but I don't think he wants to leave.
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I love Flynn's way of flattering people into manipulation. Oh, and I couldn't impose on her secrets. Like, I'm sure she wants to keep her methods secret. I couldn't intrude. It's going to have to be you.
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
He's such a manipulative flatterer. I love it.
All right, then.
She accepts. Point one for Flynn's. I'm sure she's just going to arrive anyway, isn't she?
She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Manipulate everybody around you into doing the heavy lifting so you can have a lighter load.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway,
You two are going to get along
looks like we've got some time to
fantastically.
kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks.
We're going to get the chairs anyway.
And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
What is Albedo even making the extra chairs out of? That's the question I want answered. Chat with everyone while you're waiting. Okay. This is a very strange pairing.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Much obliged.
Oh, I was about to say, she's not really up on the social norms, but neither is Duran, so this is an awkward conversation.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
Duran, no, but the damsel has had a statue made of her.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint, then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
Oh, she wants to pick up a hobby. You've had years to pick up a hobby and you chose to do nothing. That sounds like a you problem, ma'am.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything.
No, sir. Let me introduce you to human society. You need to have preferences. It's nice if you're chill and laid back and go with the flow, but sometimes that's really irritating. You need to learn when you need to have a preference.
Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
You can replicate any style I want?
He's good at most things.
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
This is the most strangest conversation ever, but I loved that. That was adorable. You two together are adorable. Never thought I'd ever see the two of you together, but that really worked for me. Yo, good old Yuri.
Is there
You're back.
something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah, welcome back, Yuri. I've missed you.
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
When does he ever give us a heads up? He just rocks up.
If you think back to our previous interactions,
exactly.
you may recall that that's hardly out of character
That's
for me.
literally his MO.
You do have a point there.
Sorted out your accommodation yet?
Oh yeah, you'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Want to tag along with us? You never know. We might get a group discount.
Sure, let's do that.
He's pretty amiable.
Great! Paimon will handle it. And in return, we can get Dainsliff to be our very own personal bodyguard.
Paimon, you're thinking out loud again.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
I think you're a bit overqualified for the role, sir.
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs.
Don't we always?
That's just what friends do, right?
Don't we always watch each other's backs?
Indeed. Thank you.
No worries. I still live for the day that you're actually playable. I'm so sorry. My keyboard's not where it's supposed to be, and that was E and not W. I apologize profusely. I guess it's just you guys then, since Lama departed.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
You should really get back to Mondstadt.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
So what do? Hand out the meeting minutes? So everyone's apprised of what happened in the meeting?
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Eatlua.
There's a G there, but sure.
Eatlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik?
No, a Fey Ratnik.
That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant.
No, it wasn't. But no comment, apparently.
Come on, why the awkward silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known all along, haven't you, my friend?
Hence the sly comments.
Now, that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Eatlua doesn't know, huh?
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
That sounds so funny coming out of his body.
Anyone else in the know?
Me!
Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
Well, I mean, I'd like to think so, since I'm just here eavesdropping on your conversation, sir, even though you haven't explicitly said anything.
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear, your secret's safe with me.
Oh, hey, you don't know about Venti yet. Sometimes I get lost about who knows about Venti and who doesn't.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best buds.
He must know then.
In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath seriously?
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Are you two like drinking pals or something?
Fair enough then. Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage to seal the bonds of friendship.
Okay, well that seems to be it. Not long after. What are you ing? That there are many strangers here? What's the go, Nefer? Why the sour face?
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all.
Now that we have every color under the rainbow except the warm colors, let's us continue.
But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
Huh. So much for just this once.
Shh! Not so loud! We're on a roll here. What if she remembers orders and suddenly decides to back out.
She is so
Did you say
unpleased.
something, Mr.
Displeased,
Varka?
sorry. Displeased.
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flint's?
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here at nighttime.
Wow.
It's like they're putting on a concert in the background.
This poor little froggy catching strays.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators.
I would only say that 2 people in this room fall into that category, but
First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rarer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress.
can I point out that with Daneslev's presence, that their role's kind of redundant, because he can just tell us more about his past, but, you know. Unless you mean post leaving Conrad, in which case Daneslev probably can't help.
Over here, we have Mr. Flint's, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation,
It's not abandoned if he
courageously
lives there.
distracted the wild hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so
Yeah.
I'll spare you the rundown.
Too many,
And
is what I have to say.
Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
I still don't understand that bit. She's not native to Tevat. She never knows anything about the nations we're going to. I think the only time she ever knew anything was in Mondstadt. Beyond that, she's never been to these nations. She knows nothing about the nations more than the Traveler does. I still do not understand how she can be considered a guide. Baffling.
Whoa! That's a lot of people. Great turnout.
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming
Wait,
your
you
way.
missed
So,
Daneslev.
Congratulations on the booming business, I guess.
You didn't introduce Daneslev.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Is she not already doing her best on that front? So why is your pauldron in sharp definition, but the rest of your outfit is pixelated? It's very discombobulating.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth.
Probably.
Something about you seems like bad news.
What, is it the Camrian eyes?
It's my eyes,
Yep.
isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
My name is Daneslev. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Recher of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
That's putting it mildly.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends?
Colleagues?
What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the 5 sinners.
Although, they became sinners by not being present. So, he probably doesn't know.
I'll tell you everything I know.
Oh, he does know something.
The history of Conria,
Hell yeah.
the names and identities
Hell
of the
yeah.
5 sinners. I remember it all like it was yesterday.
Great lore dump.
I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say. The 5 sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Conria apart in the process. The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future.
Your
The
brother.
wise, Horoptatir, who sought limitless knowledge. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Sertologi, who pursued supreme strength.
I think I completely missed the fact where Rhindaughter was a sinner. I don't think I ever paid attention to that fact ever. Okay, sure.
And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon.
But if Sertologi is Skirk's master? What's the phrase? Teacher? It can't be that bad, surely.
Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions. So what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come to fall like the others?
The usual trap. Love. Betrayal.
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice?
Good question.
And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
Okay. I can't blame Vedifenir for becoming a sinner if that's the reception he received back at Conria. That's horrible. And ostensibly for nothing. I mean, maybe there was some reason, we just don't know about it yet, but that seems like an overreaction. I can understand why he abandoned Conria in its time of need.
When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved.
So you happily betrayed the Vinster King. That kind of ended well for you.
Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me, like a never-ending nightmare. We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedifenir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
Again, I can see how he fell for the Abyss, given his situation. Sad that he had to betray his own brother for it, though.
So, it's personal after all.
Of course it
Then
is.
tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman.
We know.
Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man, working for the Conrian Intelligence Service. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
That's one way of putting it. Must be all the good karma I've been building. Who knew having a Carmian friend would come in this handy?
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks. Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
And didn't we fix your lighthouse?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
She speaks. You recount meeting the knave and how the iridescent moon's marrow was retrieved from the crimson moon space. You make it clear that the knave chose to help you of her own accord, then conclude by reporting how the hearts of the three moons are finally in your hands.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet.
I believe it will take a little longer.
I'm not really sure that we have the time to wait for it, though. How long is longer?
You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Teyvat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone.
Well, the moons technically aren't united as one. They're still split across three of you.
So far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind.
Sad, but true.
Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Rahyr of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of victory. It's just a gesture of heartfelt gratitude.
Kutar.
She seems a lot more energetic and positive than she did when we first met.
Defeating the Rahyr of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more intel.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rahyr? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after?
We still never found the answer to the latter, did we?
Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Understood.
But where is he going to ascertain the answers from, is my question. It's all well and good to say ambiguously we need these answers, but how?
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
Oh, I love that. It's like, hey, no strays in my direction, but by all means, keep fighting. I'm enjoying watching it.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Wait, what am I doing? I haven't been given a task yet. I don't even know which of those tasks I could even possibly do.
Oh?
Accompany Nefer,
And
maybe?
what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rahyr. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Right? At least Flynn sounded sincere.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving.
I still haven't been given a task.
Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
I was right. We are going to go with Nefer.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
Nefer and Dainsleif converse intensely for quite some time. From the gravity of their expressions, you can tell how heavily the next stage of the plan weighs upon them both. After a short chat, Albedo and Durin head off with Varka on what they describe as a sample-finding mission. Samples of what? Lama steps out for a while, then comes back loaded up with emergency medicine. She tells you that while people rarely expect to get hurt, it's her duty to be ready when they do. You and Paimon wait patiently for Nefer, content to see how well everyone is working together. Once Nefer is finished, you follow her and Lama back to the curatorium. Oh, Lama's coming with. Super.